Welcome to Jackie Land. Yeah.
Hi friends, on the way home from work, and the lowdown of the day is this. It was busy and sassy, and it was fast, which is good in the overview of the day. The day started off kind of slow on my behalf. I left the house a little bit later than normal on purpose because I usually get there early, and then when I got in my car, quickly realized that I needed gas and did not plan time for that. So then I was like legitimately running late with not a plan. So obviously getting gas doesn't take that long, but when you already feel like you're running late, it's a little bit like stressful. And then when I got to the kids, they were all running late, so I was rushing around to get all three of them ready to be to school on time. And then after school, they had house cleaners come that they occasionally do, and then we quickly went to karate. And then when we came home, lunch was not good with the 4-year-old, and decided to put him down for a nap afterwards, which he doesn't really do anymore, but obviously he was tired because him and the baby slept the entire time. And then we picked up the oldest, and after that I had to drop him off at a location to meet his dad for an appointment. So it was like a lot of driving and, you know, things to do, and quick, but I mean, overall it was good. The low points were very frustrating, but it is how it is. So I'm now on the way home to take care of my fur babies and work out and do my normal thing before Quentin gets home. And something really exciting that happened today is I made my last car payment on, not this car because we own this car outright, we bought it, but my last car payment on the car that Quentin now drives, which was mine. I did a 0% interest like purchase with that car, and yeah, finally made my last payment today. So we officially own 2 cars, which is a crazy awesome feeling, and I am very excited. And the best thing is we now can take the extra, well, not really extra, we're now taking the money that we would have been paying each month for our car payment, and we can put it straight into our baby savings, so we can save more for that before that happens. So that's like super exciting, because when you're saving and not making a super lot to begin with, that can be a hard thing to do. Obviously there's ways to make it happen, and there's certain things that we could cut out if we really wanted to, but certain sacrifices like Starbucks I'm not willing to make. So it just is what it is, people. So I'm very excited that we'll be able to like save even more now, and we don't owe anything. I think we have 0 debt now. That was our only debt, and it's gone. We now have 0 debt, which is just in time to have debt of a house. No, I'm just kidding. I think I've always said that that's about the only debt that I would be willing to have, because saving up the money to buy a house when you're on just like a regular income is, I think, very difficult and extremely rare. Obviously it could be done, but you would have to sacrifice a lot. So I think a house payment, especially if, you know, the house is worth something, if you go to sell it or whatever, obviously is worth it. But I don't really think that I ever want any other kind of debt. With paying with Quentin's school, we're trying to pay out of pocket, and you know, other resources, and not go into debt with that. We obviously don't want to go into debt with vehicles. We're still possibly planning on getting an SUV like we were before, which we were going to need more seats for the nanny situation plus a baby, but that might be changing or different, or I don't know. I still kind of like the idea of having a bigger car, because, you know, if, for instance, if we ever wanted to take our baby and Blizzard, who's a big dog, somewhere, we would have to have more space than our car. And our cars are identical, except the years are different, and they're a little bit different as far as, like, you know, but it's the same make and model and all that. So basically, if it doesn't fit in one car, it's not gonna fit in the other. The same shape and size and everything. So it'd be nice to have a variety in case we need more space, in case we need to carry bigger things, or, you know, whatever the case. It would be nice to just have a smaller car that's better gas efficient, and then a larger vehicle that, you know, would be whatever. So we have one lined up that basically we could sell one of our cars and spend a little bit of our savings, or possibly none of our savings, depending on how much we could get for our car, and then just kind of like, again, not be in debt about it. So we have that plan lined up if we choose to do it. I'm kind of leaning towards yes, but it might not be the best financial decision. It just kind of depends where we are with the house thing and the kid and all that. So we got some big decisions coming up. Got really expensive things happening over here, but I think that's life, and I think that just happens. But where we are right now is a pretty good spot. Obviously could be better. We try and plan and save and make wise decisions as best we can, and at a certain point you just have to take risks and live life, and your plans are not gonna work out always anyway, so, you know, you're just gonna do the best that you can and be wise about it. But at the end of the day, I mean, you're gonna be taking a risk with everything, so it is what it is. So yeah, that's what's going on in my world right meow. And oh, last night I like dropped / broke so many things in a row that I was like so frustrated with myself. It started, I got out of the shower and I went to like lotion up, and I used like an oil and a lotion, and I don't know if it was because of that, or like I was just trying to do things too fast, or I don't know. I used to be super clumsy. I'm less clumsy now for sure, but last night I definitely had a fit of clumsiness. I take my rings off when I do my lotion. When I went to put them back on, one of them slipped. Actually, two of them slipped, and one of them I couldn't find right away, and so I was like trying to like inhale, exhale, like not freak out about it. Like, you're gonna find it. It has to be close. It's okay. You're gonna find it. But the longer it took to find, the more I was like, calm down, calm down. And I found it pretty quick. But still in that moment, I was like, oh my God, where's my ring? Where's my ring? And then after that, I dropped my hard plastic Starbucks cup that I got at Disneyland, and dropped it real hard and basically shattered the bottom of it. Bird broke the top of it, don't worry about that, but I shattered the bottom of it, so that sucked. And then I was using just like this kind of, you know, plastic whatever cup in replace of it, which I do. I occasionally have like 2 cups going at once. Like, no shame in my game. I drink a lot of water, but I don't know what happened. I went to grab for a cord next to my bed and somehow managed to just whip the cup over, and the ice water went everywhere, all over my extension cord next to my bed, and ruined 3 of the outlets in that, and like just a mess. So I had water all over the floor, ruined my extension cord, and then after that I went to refill my cup with ice water again, and it was a new bag of ice. So what do you do with a new bag of ice when it's all hard and crusted together? You drop it on the floor to break the ice. Well, if you drop it too high to the floor, what happens? It shatters all over the floor. So I of course did that too, friends. I dropped the bag, it shattered, like half of the ice went everywhere. So luckily Quentin had just cleaned the floors that day, so I tried to clean up as much of it as I could. You can call me disgusting if you want, but I'm not gonna throw it all away. And then the ones that I couldn't collect pretty easily, I, you know, swept and put in the sink. But I was like, are you kidding me? Like, at that point I was like, I just need to go to bed because I'm just ruining everything right now. Like, I just need to quit while I'm ahead and just go to sleep right now. So that was my night last night. Quentin was gone, and I ate a few things that I probably shouldn't have, but I don't know. With so much change happening, I definitely was doing a little bit of emotional eating. So I'm not proud of my decisions, but it happened. It is what it is. And then, yeah, when he got home, I was like, I can't get out of bed anymore because I just can't. And then when I went to go to sleep, one of the cords, was like ruined. So when I went to plug in my stuff at the end of the night, it wasn't working. And then we were trying to figure out what was broken, because that's when I realized that I ruined my extension cord because I dumped water in it, which I didn't think much water got in it. I thought it just like mostly spilled outward, but obviously some of it did because it ruined it. So we were trying to like figure out how to plug things in, and then the like plug on the wall behind where I plug stuff in, it like is the one that goes to the light switch, so our lights were plugged into it, but he like let me use his little he has like, it's not an extension cord, but it's like an extension box, and it comes with like a clicker and like all that, and he let me use that to like plug in my stuff, which was really sweet of him. But the way it's set up, like this side is the part that goes with the on-off thing, and then the other side is just like constantly on or off, on, I don't know, whatever it was. Our lights basically, if I wanted everything to be charging, the lights had to be on or unplugged. Like, it just was a mess. It was a mess. And I was so frustrated because I couldn't figure out what was broken. And literally, usually at night, I will like watch my iPad or my phone, usually my iPad, and then right before I go to sleep, when I'm like falling asleep, I'll like roll over, plug my stuff in, and then go to sleep. So I was like literally falling asleep when I realized my stuff wasn't charging, and then had to get out of bed, basically wake myself back up to figure out why it wasn't charging, because I wasn't about to go to work the next day with no iPad that I could use during nap time and no phone power and all that. So I, you know, had to like figure out why it wasn't plugging in and what was happening, and that of course fully woke me up, and I was so frustrated. And Quentin was being so sweet and kind and loving, and I was just being a B word. I was just so frustrated and tired. I'm like, I just want to go to sleep. So that happened, and then I was like, I just can't win right now. I just can't win right now. So I need to go to the store and get an extension cord, probably today or tomorrow. I'm not really sure which one. I ended up working out last night, which is usually my rest day, and because he was gone, I just decided to just do it anyway. So I technically could do a rest day today. However, I again made poor eating decisions today, so I really should work out. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. But that's my life right now. And I'll check in with you guys later. Bye. Hi friends. So I did my workout and it was really good. I didn't skip it today because I don't think I, calorie-wise, have any option. Like, I ate way too much today. But that's okay. Well, it's not really okay, but like, it's okay. You know what I mean? So I did my workout, killed it, made myself go hard because I needed to. And Quentin just got home, and he just took Lizzie to go potty because I was supposed to, but I got a little carried away cleaning, and then started my workout, and then wanted my body was shaking, so I took a bath right after all that. So pretty much gonna hang out the rest of the night and edit, and nothing really is gonna happen. I shouldn't eat anything else because I good on food today. And that's pretty much my whole night. And I have a normal early start tomorrow, so nothing too exciting around her. And yeah, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. And that's all.